Are we officially in a bull market? I know that there's going to be days like these or even weeks like these that really makes me question if we're still in a bull market. Now, I'm still going to say we are still in a bull market, right? Because if you guys been following my channel, you guys know that the starting line for that bull market was when Bitcoin broke above that 110K level, especially when I'm watching the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is very, very important. If you guys don't know, if you guys are just watching my channel right now, it's because that is still the driver of this market. If Bitcoin dumps, that will dump your altcoins. And if Bitcoin has more room to pump, that's going to be very good for your altcoins. Now, Bitcoin is still staying above 110K right now. Very important that it does with weekly candle closes, monthly candle closes. Otherwise, we may have to invalidate that breakout there and rechart the pattern for Bitcoin and see where where the actual start could be again, right? And revise my initial estimates. But right now, my opinions on this market still bullish. I am still long on Bitcoin. I am still long on quite a bit of the altcoins here. Of course, these are just my opinions and not financial advice. And on this video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about Pyth Network, right? It is a request that is put in by one of my viewers. I thought it would be interesting to do something new here. This is a bigger altcoin, right? It is ranking about 100, a little bit above 100. So it's not the smaller altcoins with the huge volatility, which, I like trading some of these altcoins, the bigger ones, when Bitcoin is consolidating, and I trade these on leverage, right? And because they don't go down, you know, um, they don't go down 30 to 50% like the smaller altcoins, like the ranking 400 and below, okay, in a week, right? So let's go ahead and we're going to take a look into Pyth Network. Um, and this is the weekly time frame. I'll show you guys how I dive into technical analysis with any altcoins. Okay, I'm going to start with the higher time frame, in this case the weekly time frame. See if I can get any kind of structure here by charting. And what I'm seeing here is a falling wedge pattern, which is, if you guys been following my channel, I've been pointing out these patterns that have more likely been breaking out to the upside. Okay, it is not 100%, but I think if you guys been following my channel, you guys can see that quite a bit of these falling wedges have been breaking out to the upside, as the pattern suggests. You guys can verify that with your favorite chatbot, or Google, right? If you guys are old school. And weekly time frame here. Falling wedge pattern, it usually breaks back out to the upside. Okay, if it does, let's just say by this point, for example, price target would be about 28 cents for Pyth Network. Price targets are estimates only. There could be more or less, very much depends on Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin dumps, these altcoin setups are not going to be worth much, okay? And so very important to be paying attention to Bitcoin. I did a more detailed video on Bitcoin. I will link you guys at the end of this video. I never trade altcoins without a clear understanding of Bitcoin. And weekly time frame, okay, it's trying to get on top of the weekly 21 SMA at about 13 cents, the blue line here. That is a key resistance right now on this time frame. If it's actually able to break out of this falling wedge here, price the 50 SMA, which is the white line here at about 24 cents, that's going to be resistance, your next key resistance on this time frame, right? However, always got to consider downside risk for after you break out, right? There has been, I've seen many different types of scenarios, right? Even after breaking out, right? It could be a fake out. It could be, price action falling short of the price targets, or, this falling wedge could still break down. That is a smaller chance, but I've seen it happen. So something to be paying attention to. Let's take a look into a smaller time frame and see if I can get any more clarity on what Pyth Network could be doing. This is the daily time frame, falling wedge, right? Price target for the smaller falling wedge, 1.5 cents. 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 1.5 cents let's just say if it breaks out by this point, we'll give you a price target of about, just right above 13 cents there, almost 13.5 cents there. So let's see if it hits this price target, and then the next one. Daily 200 SMA is going to be your resistance as well on this time frame. About 14 cents, orange line. So this basically wraps it up for Pyth Network for today. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing any more of this market or any other coins in this market. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. I'll pick a request to do for you guys on a daily basis. See you on the next one.